Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today, we got a lot to talk about. It's been a wild day in the market. We kind of seen it coming over the weekend. If you don't know what's going on, you got to be living in a box or something. But there's been a lot of shakes in the market, shakes in the economy right now in terms of SVB, Silicon Valley. Things really went south for them, and it's kind of caused this huge chain reaction right now. And it's caused a lot of opportunity as well for some people willing to take a gamble. Um, all in all, I'm not even gonna even get into covering a lot of about Silicon Valley. I'm gonna be more covering about the money making opportunities that has like presented itself due to their misfortunes at the moment, So anyway, I'm looking at PACW first, right? Um, okay, before we even get started, I'm gonna pull this up. Silicon Valley, um, a lot, a lot of things are gonna come because of this. Like, it's not just that one company that's getting butchered. Like, their stock was at over $200, and now they're halted since Friday. You can't even trade it. Like, a lot of people lost money, and a week ago, 2 weeks ago, no one even saw this coming. Like, you couldn't have seen this coming, right? Like, because banks are very good at hiding all their crap. Like, man, it's not like investing in other businesses where it's like really easy to see revenue, this and that. Like, nah, banks are a little bit different. But okay, we're gonna get into this. I honestly am psyched, and I feel like there is a lot of money to be made right now, just because this is like, I looked at this as a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, normally, like, you see these things kind of happening because like the last time it really happened was COVID beginning, and then the recession, right? Like, if we look at the max here, this is back in 2008, 2009, where it was trading up at $57. This is PACW. They hold a lot of cryptos, like bank people with crypto startups, companies, things like that. SVP is like the main one for tech companies and startup companies, and they hold a lot of people's money out there. But see, PACW is actually doing very well in the after hours, along with FRC. FRC is one of the big ones, getting hit with some positive news, and not in positive news, but potential positive plays. Like, people are banking on these plays right now. Like, this drop, like, we're thinking here. Biden spoke today. I'll get into that in a little bit, but there's a lot going on. But first, I'm gonna just look at this chart. I'm gonna break it down like this. I'm a trader, technical analysis, full time. Um, Last time, 2008 recession, boom, came back down here, and we've seen it gradually work its way back up. It took some time, but it did get back up to $55. Then COVID hit, boom, went back down to the 19, came back up to $45. This happened now, okay? This brought it down to $5 today. $5. Like, this is the 5 day, okay? This is not normal like that. So I looked at this as like a once in a lifetime opportunity, because the recovery, once people and they get a hold of the situation, which they have been doing, the SVB is getting bailed out by the Fed at the moment. They've already stepped in and taken over all their assets, and they're working everything out. Everyone's apparently going to be getting their money, but it caused a lot of man, it shook people up. Like, people don't have confidence in these banks right now, especially people with a whole bunch of money in there. Like, how would you feel if you have 10 million in the bank and you go to ask to pull out some guap, and they're like, yo, we can only give you 250,000. Like, what is 250,000 to the 10 million you have sitting in the bank? So the confidence in these establishments, kind of burned them a little bit. And it wasn't just that one bank that's reputation's gotten screwed over. It's just pouring onto a whole bunch of others, right? But PACW, I liked it. I picked it up today at $9. I didn't even check it. I caught it at $9, watched it a little bit. I was like, you know what? I'll take the play. It seems like a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's also a dividend stock. I don't even place dividend stocks, but man, the recovery should be faster than after the recession and COVID and things like that. And the one after the COVID recovered faster than after the recession. I know they're calling for a recession right now, but like I'm talking about a money making opportunity within the next week or so, or a couple of days, or even double up by tomorrow. I'm not a financial advisor. I've been trading for 7 years, and these are just my opinions, okay? But when I see an opportunity, I take an opportunity. But let's get into why, not only because of the significant drop, but why PACW was my pick. First of all, out of all these banks out there, this one had one of the lower market caps at 1.173 billion, which is huge because I don't even trade stocks past 100 million and stuff like that. So, but this thing, it moves like a penny stock that we trade. Like today, it had hit 11 something at times. 1065 from like 970, like this, like, you know what I mean? Moving in like 20-cent increments, so it could move, and I like that. The volatility is definitely there, and just because it's down doesn't mean it can't go down further. Remember that. But we pick and choose. I saw the confirmation here of the bounce and risk tolerance, and then also taking into consideration here inside buyers. This is huge. So this thing started tanking on Thursday, it was, I believe, yeah. And then Friday, and then boom, we're here Monday. I pick it up, right? Director William Hostler and Stephanie Muddock have purchased 26,250 shares at an average price raising at 26.48. So that had to been on March 9th when it dropped down from like $45 to 26 bucks. They got some shares, and then they purchased an additional 13,000 shares. Another one of their vice presidents, executive vice president, he purchased at $20.57. So he got a better deal than them. He probably purchased on the 9th. Yeah. So someone else, Hostler, purchased on the 9th. So on the 9th and 10th, when their stock was going down, the people, the CEO, executive producer, they're all buying into the stock. So right now I'm looking at it like, yo, I got a better price on the stock than their own CEO. So I'm gonna take that with confidence and say, well, hey, their stock is dropping like crazy. They're buying in shares. I'm gonna buy some too, cheaper than what they bought it at. Furthermore, insiders have just been buying in 2023. In the past year, insiders have purchased 564 shares. So yo, here's my theory on this. CEO bought, executive producer bought, other people in the company bought. They bought at a high price compared to what it's trading now. What would you do if it made sense? You'd average down. So chances are they're gonna be buying more shares of this. You know what I mean? Like, it only makes sense. Like, you bought it on the Thursday, the Friday, the Monday, it dropped more. They probably bought shares today. We don't know yet. You know, I like that. So that made me very confident too. It's just like, if the stock is falling and they just wanted to get away and they started selling their shares, I'd be skeptical. But I thought that was okay, and I'm going to take that with it, you know, into consideration with my setup and my play right now. Moving along here. There's so much DD we could get into with about all this stuff, but I'm basically breaking down things in regards to my plays, right? Like, we're here to make money. You guys are watching these videos to wake up tomorrow with a potential play in mind, right? Like, I don't play stocks like these too much, but I can see that this can recover very quickly, and I could double, triple, 4 times my money very quickly with a play like this, if it all goes back to how it should go back. A lot of people overreacted. I mean, that's what the Biden and everyone's kind of try to say and this and that, but it's like, people would get scared, bro. I'd be scared too. So what can you tell us, right? But we're gonna take advantage now, and we can just react to it, right? Yeah, I'm talking a lot and I'm showing a lot. But JP Morgan, boom, talks about the stock tax. What does he say? He says it's a buy. This is a buy. Like, in my head, this is a buy. Once in a lifetime opportunity. You might have to be a little bit patient with it, but I don't think you need to be as patient with it as we were during the recession when they took their hits like that. You know, like, it is what it is. It is what it is. PACW. So that's what we're on today. All in all, halted stocks today, all bank stocks. Like, it was crazy. If they didn't halt PACW twice while I was trading it, and that wasn't the only time, it would have hit over $11.50 during the day and kept on going. Like, that's how it was looking to play out. Because every time they halted, it was when it was going crazy, you know. So this was it. So these are another couple tickers you could look into. FRC is really big one out here. Couple tickers you could look into if you're trying to get into one of these bank plays in the lows. Remember, don't chase. Still make sure your rules apply, but and don't play what you can't lose, right? This is very, very tricky stuff. Once in a lifetime kind of opportunity to make money or to get a bad trade, right? Like, you know, things don't always work out all the time. We take our best chances, right? Educated decisions out here. Moving on. Hold on. Before I even get to that, let's get into. So this is the chart, man. Okay, we got a bullish pennant up there. The target's up at 1449, right? Took a position down. I took it down right here, actually. 941. Down here is where I took my position. And that was because I just like saw the bounce here. And I already know here has a very, very solid bounce at the 498. So I figured I would risk half of that. So when I look at this gap down here, 772, that's where I'd kind of be like, okay, am I gonna stop out here or should I be adding more? And in this case today, I would have probably added more, you know. But fortunately, it didn't go that way for me, and it's up from when I bought it. But this popped up right here on Trading View. The chart, today's chart looks very good. Like, it's strong. That was a strong bounce, man. Started making them higher lows, even was trying to run up, and it did perform well on the after hours. It's looking to try to close that gap up at 1236, and it would have did that if it wasn't halted today with these guys, bro. It would have did that. You know, like, the stock market has plenty of manipulation, and now that you're talking about bank stock, you can imagine the manipulation. Like, these guys are halting it, probably like, yo, man, Bradley lost a whole bunch of money on this. I got to get his money back. We go camping every summer, you know, like at his cottage or whatever. And they're literally behind the boards like, okay, we need to get our friends back in really, really cheap before this thing goes up. Halt this shit. Like, yeah, who knows what the hell's going on over there? Like, that's how I think, because, like, I don't trust these guys for a minute, you know? Like, I know the penny stocks is bad, but right now this is a penny stock, so let's see what happens, you know? But yeah, right now we're looking for tomorrow target. We want to get over $12. Personally, I think we can break that. Like, I think we could get to that even early in the morning if some more news is coming out to calm people down a little bit. And I think it has been, you know, I really and truly think it has been, you know. But we've been killing plays. Aside from this play, we've been killing plays. VS, I love it. It's at, what's it on? After hours, it finished at 84.99. We've been in this place since like 60 cents. I called it in my paid WhatsApp group at 64 cents for the group members. Yeah, I'm gonna actually be switching over to like a Discord because to make it more easier for everyone, and just have links where you could sign up and pay. It's only $25 a month. We've been killing it, man. We hit TRKA from 25 cents and sold out at 82 cents. GNS, we hit that from 33 cents. A couple other plays, SIDU 4 times already, from 50 cents to $1.04. VS right now, we're in it from 64 cents. It's up to 84 cents. Like, we're in it, man. Like, my group is popping. If you want to get involved with us and learn with us, then don't be shy, man. Just drop your name and comment down there. Like, this is today. I was just giving them the call with when I was getting into PACY, my group. I took a very crazy play on PCY. It's one of the banks. Hit the hardest through all the silicone barrier stock. Tried it, tanked, and I'm in low looking for a bounce. It's being halted multiple times. Halted right now, taking a chance this happens once in a lifetime. I tell them, you know what I mean? I called this last week, HUBC. I called this in the $30s. It was at 162 today. That was in my WhatsApp group. If you were there, you would have known of that. VS, yeah, I called it down at 60 cents, and then it went to 84. Boom, 10x, man. I called this at 56 cents in my group chat a couple days ago, and then boom, it's at 78 cents. We had HUBC going wild. I mentioned this like last week. boom, I had called that last week, and yesterday it started really popping. Today and Friday it really started popping off, you know. But yeah, no, my WhatsApp group is popping. Just drop your email below. I will get the Discord and all that set up, but for now it's just a WhatsApp paid group chat, right? Um, we also, oh, I wanted to just get into this a little bit. Mr. Biden, where you hiding? Geez, small business across the country that had accounts at Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank can breathe easier knowing they will be able to pay their workers. All right. It won't cost taxpayers a dime. Yeah, right. We know that for sure. Somehow. Okay. This is paid for with the fees the banks pay into the deposits to pay in the deposit insurance fund. Bro, I don't know. Like, all in all, you know who's paying that. You know, you really know who's paying that. Investors in the banks will not be protected. So I guess they're talking about us. If we're investing in the banks and this stuff tanks, we are not protected. We already know that. You guys saw what happened with the whole Reddit GME stuff. They blocked me out my account and stuff. I had no control. I couldn't do anything. So we're never protected. As home traders, day traders, we're not protected. The management of both these banks will be fired. If a bank is taken over by the FDIC, which SVB was taken over, the people running at the bank shouldn't work there anymore. Everyone who had deposits at those banks can access their money today. So they said that they were able to work it out and everyone was going to get it. On Friday, the FDIC, the government regulator in charge, took control of Silicon Valley's banks and assets. Boom. Okay, it's going to work out over there. They'll get everything regulated and everything should start to recover. I think it's a great buy if you had some money sitting around. Always keep in mind your stop losses and things like that. But all in all, man, I think we're in for a very gangster week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm gonna put it. Like, I'm just gonna put it. Like, you know, like the stock market is the best hustle out there. It's the realest hustle out there. Like, if like tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're not involved and you don't know about this and these penny stocks, like, man, you're really slipping. Like, no other hustle out there, bro, is gonna provide you with this in the comfort of your home and not going to jail and shit. You know, so. Get involved, join our paid WhatsApp group, like, comment, subscribe. You know, this is not financial advice, but we're making educated decisions here, managing our risk, and we're keeping it moving on. You know, I will be definitely updating you guys. I try to do a video every 2 days, but if you guys start hitting me up with tickers you want me to go over or price targets you think for certain plays you have, and just start interacting more, like, we could work together on this. And just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I do have big plans for this channel in the future, so let's get it on. Easy.